Hello everyone, myself Grishma. I am studying my BE in Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering. I belongs to section Devu. Today I am going to discuss about Meissner's effect topic from the subject physics. Welcome to the presentation on Meissner's effect. In this session we will learn the phenomena of Meissner's effect and its application, and also let us know about persistent current in Meissner's effect. Before going to the Meissner's effect topic, let us slightly know what is superconductivity and critical temperature. Superconductivity. Certain metals, alloys and compounds exhibit zero conductivity and hence infinite superconductivity at a temperature 0 Kelvin. These materials are called as superconductors and the phenomena is known as superconductivity. We can see the graph represented resistivity versus temperature. As the temperature increases, resistivity also increases. Now coming to the critical temperature, temperature at which the resistivity of the material drops to zero is called as critical temperature or transition temperature. Meissner's effect states that when a superconductor is cooled below Tc, that is critical temperature, and placed in a magnetic field less than critical magnetic field, then the magnetic flux is excluded or thrown out of the bulk of the object. We can see in figure 1.1 the object is in the normal state if temperature is greater than critical temperature and magnetic field is less than critical magnetic field, then the magnetic field lines penetrate through the object. But in figure 1.2 the object is in superconducting state if temperature is less than critical temperature and magnetic field is less than critical magnetic field, then the object does not allow the magnetic field lines to penetrate through it. So the magnetic field lines are excluded. The reason behind the destruction of magnetic field in the bulk of superconducting specimen or object is the existence of electric current flowing through the surface of the sample. The magnetic field produced by the current cancels the external applied field. It means that magnetic induction is equals to 0. So we can write magnetic induction is equals to mu naught into h bar plus m bar, which is equals to 0, where h bar is the external field applied and m bar is the magnetization due to induced current. So from this relation we can write m bar is equals to minus h bar, and therefore magnetic susceptibility is equals to m bar divided by h bar, that is equal to minus 1. So magnetic susceptibility of superconductor is minus 1, and we can say that superconductor is a perfect diamagnetic substance. Now coming to the part of persistent current in Meissner's effect, the given figure 1.1 show that Meissner effect in superconducting ring if the magnetic field is applied before cooling. Here the field lines are penetrating through the ring. In this case, if temperature is greater than critical temperature, then 0 is less than magnetic field, which is less than critical magnetic field. In other case, if temperature is less than critical temperature, then 0 is less than magnetic field, which is less than critical magnetic field. And again the given figure 1.1 show that Meissner effect in superconducting ring if the magnetic field is applied after cooling. Here the field lines are completely excluded from the ring. In this case, temperature is less than critical temperature, then 0 is less than magnetic field, which is less than critical magnetic field. Application of Meissner's effect. Meissner effect is used in operating maglev train. Magnetically levitated train is called as magnetic train. The tracks are supported with propulsion, levitation and guidance coil. The train in its base has superconductor magnet. Thank you for watching my video. I hope it was informative. Please like, share and subscribe.